here with Mrs. Williams, who's a biology teacher, and we're going to talk about the effect of the oil spill on animals and the environment. How do you think we can, is there any way we can stop this from happening and hurting all the animals?
Well, I think that due to the precarious nature of the structure that was built by PP in the first place, I think that they couldn't have prevented what would happen, but I'm surprised that they weren't more proactive in terms of being able to address the problem. It seems like they're at a loss for ways to fix the problem, and it's unfortunate that there wasn't a plan in place. So what's happening now can't be stopped in terms of the flow of the oil, in terms of when their plan finally works for them. We need to stop our foreign oil dependency, so I'm for the American companies that are giving us oil, but in terms of what's happening, I don't see a way of stopping it. It's only going to be exacerbated in the near future.
What's the major effect of the oil spilling on the wildlife around the marine?
Oh, well, as you've seen, we've been inundated with pictures and videos of what's been happening. I think that eventually the oil is going to become so thick that there's going to be an oxygen deprivation issue underneath the water. Obviously, the aquatic birds, that's the easiest thing to capture images of, so the oil is seeping into their bloodstream and they're getting very, very ill. In an effort to help them, they are capturing the birds and cleaning them, but they can only release them back into the wild, and it's only sure to happen again. So I think it's indescribable, actually, what's happening in the ecosystem. There aren't words, and I think that what they're showing us is just the very, very tip of the iceberg, so to speak.
Do you think it's having any effect on us as humans?
Well, emotionally, of course. People are angry, people are upset, people are obviously very worried. People in our country want to know, get to the source of who's responsible, and we're a very blame society. In terms of our health, not as of yet. A lot of that wildlife we don't consume, and if we were to consume that wildlife, we certainly have a lot of other outlets and resources. I think in terms of our water supply, however, and the long-term effects on the ecosystem, it's very hard to project what will happen. But in terms of our being on top of the food chain, so to speak, I think we're probably safe, although it's probably yet to be determined.
So do you think eventually it's going to affect the people on the top of the food chain and the animals?
Probably not in terms of animal consumption, but I'm more worried about water consumption. I'm worried about the chemicals in the spill evaporating into the air, and then what kind of effect that will have in the coastal areas. So I do think it will have some sort of impact, and they'll try to project what the impact will be, of course, because that's what biologists do. In terms of illness, I think that we will be fine. I think we'll be okay.
Okay. So do you think this, in the future, it will ever be fully resolved, or is it still going to be
Again, it's hard to tell. With this tropical storm season coming, they say that the currents are going to come up, and they're going to take the contents of the spill up and down the Atlantic coast. So only time will tell. It would be wonderful if somehow it was contained in that area, as bad as it is. I think there's just too much product being released, and I think it's inevitable that it's going to continue for quite some time.
Okay, well, thank you so much. So you heard it from her. So thank you.